Hey guys, before we get into today's upcycle, I want to give a shout out to QVC once again for sending me over a couple items. So the first one is this crossbody bag. It is by HKWP. It is really cute. Y'all know I do a lot of traveling. I'm usually carrying some kind of little nylon crossbody bag, but this one is way more stylish. I'm gonna take this with me on my next trip, my next travel. I like it because the strap is adjustable. It's patent leather, which gives it more, it's more elevated. And I just adjusted the strap so that it could sit a little lower. But I think this is so flipping cute. And then it's got, on the inside, it has a place that I can connect a key or something important there. We've got zipper on the outside. And it's even got room for if you wanted to put cards in there, or maybe as you're collecting things from people and you want to keep them all in one compact place. And then there's a zipper pocket on the back. Let's see what's on the inside. A little pocket here. And a zipper pocket on the inside. I love that. That is great for travel. Yeah, I think this gives just like a more elevated piece to go with my outfits instead of a nylon bag. I really, really like this. It's super, super cute. And I can put my camera in here. Y'all always know I like to have bags that can accommodate all my stuff. And so anything that I need for the day, I can keep in the bag. And the bag is small enough that I can probably take this into like, you know, a concert. Because I'm thinking, yeah, when I go to concerts this summer, this is nice. Even though it's not clear, it's small enough that I can take it inside. So I like it. Check it out. It will be linked below if you are interested. And then I have one other item to show you. So I don't know about you guys, but if you live in a climate similar to mine in Chicago, when fall and winter rolls around, it is so dry. I own 4 humidifiers. So I have one in my bedroom and I have 2 out in my living room, one specifically for my plants and the other one just for the air in general. And then I also have one in my sewing room. And this one I'm actually adding to my bedside. So this is going to be on my nightstand. So this is by Live Pure. And all the buttons here on the front, it actually lights up. I'll pop up a picture of it from QVC. But I just feel like these are so important. They help to hydrate the air and keeps it from being so dry. And I know for me, I am prone to nosebleeds the entire winter. So until the weather completely breaks here in Chicago, which it hasn't because it snowed yesterday and it's going to be in the 30s this weekend, I am still running my humidifiers. Now the ones for the plants, I run those pretty much until about mid-May. And then there's already enough kind of humidity in the air. But between like September and April, oh yeah, the humidifier is on. So this one is really nice. It's small, it's compact. It's actually really nice and sleek. So I think this will be really nice on my bedside. And I like to have a humidifier that's a little bit closer to me and it's quiet. So that's a plus. But check it out. This is also linked below. All right, you guys, let's get into the upcycle, which is part 2 of the upcycle that you all really, really seem to like. So let's get into it. So 2 of my brooches broke. When I say they broke, the pin somehow came off. So this one I accidentally put in the wash. I was really upset about that. Luckily, I didn't lose any of the stones. I got this one at Chelsea Market in New York, and I really, really like this one. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna sew this one on to the jacket, okay? I'm trying to keep butterflies all over here and everything else over here. This one I got at Pickwick in San Francisco. Love it down. Cannot find the pin to go in the back. So this one is also gonna get sewn down here. Then I have this one, which I'm just gonna plug in down here. And I'm gonna use some brooches on the tie. I'm probably gonna also sew some buttons on. Here's another butterfly. If you're new here and you haven't figured it out yet, yes, I am butterfly crazy. And I have other butterfly brooches, but I don't feel like they fit the aesthetic of the jacket. So I'm only adding ones that I feel are appropriate for the jacket. So I really wanted the front of the jacket to be covered with brooches. I feel like that's one of my signatures. And then this one, we're gonna plug in somewhere. I'm really loving this. Like, I feel super, super good about it. All right, so let's put this to the side. So last night I was up pretty late working on these jeans, and I love the way these are turning out as well. They are very much like what I envisioned. So I'm gonna get to stitching these down. You guys have already seen me make these jeans before. I will put a card here. You can watch that video and it will give you details. So I'm gonna do that, and then I gotta come back. I need to try this on with different tops and see what I like. I'm gonna get the Brooks Brothers shirt. I think I'm gonna do a mock neck. I don't think I wanna do green or gray, and I don't think I have burgundy. So we're gonna have to see what is gonna work up under there. I mean, the other option is I throw together a quick bustier. There's always that. When you open the jacket, you see that there. The rest is denim. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of feeling that bustier. Bustiers are not quick and easy. They take a minute, and I would be using the sleeves for probably the front and the sides, and then I would probably use denim for the rest, because unfortunately I have another one of these jackets, but I don't want to cut it up. I kind of wanted to keep my options with that one because it's just the jacket. Like, it's nothing else to it. So let me finish the jeans, and since I have denim, I can put denim in the corset. Finish this off, get all that done, and then we'll work on the corset. I may just do a corset up underneath. I'm gonna be the corset queen come this fashion show. Like, most of my pieces, the ones that the women are wearing, are gonna have corsets. What can I say? I love a good corset. Just went down and picked up my Amazon package. So the bias tape is here, and it's not quite the same color, and it's not quite the width that I thought it was going to be wider than this. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I do need something on here because I do feel like it's not deep olive enough. I think I'm just gonna fold this over and stitch on top. And I'll do the same thing here, fold this over and stitch. I'm gonna take a few of these stitches out right here, and I'll serge this and just fold this over and stitch. I think I'm just gonna leave it. This we're gonna wear to the side. What I decided to do here, I have these huge safety pins. They're like these decorative safety pins. I'm going to use those to close here instead of a button. I figure, like, there's so much decorative likeness happening in here. I really don't want to take away from that with a button. I feel like I want it to be along the same lines. I decided to go ahead and work on this corset. I've got the leftover jacket. I've got the leftover denim from Godet. I call them Godets that you put in the side of the jeans. So this is what's left over from that. And then I have some muslin because I need another piece of fabric in there for the stiffness. And then I have some boning. This isn't my favorite kind of boning, but it's quick and easy because you can sew right through it, and I'm trying to get this done so that I can do the try on and finish the video and start editing it tonight and get the the Instagram reel and everything. So I got some pins here. The first thing I'm gonna do before I even do anything is we're gonna open up this sleeve, because I do want these buttons and this part of the sleeve to show up in the front of the corset. So I'm actually not going to show the whole process, because I did a whole series on creating corsets, and we did a denim corset. I will link it here in this video, and you guys can feel free. When I do my corsets, I do a lot of layering because I like for them to be stiff. I want them to hold up well. So I usually use some stiff fabric. Now I did use buckram in the past, and that was just too stiff. And I think depending on what it is that you're going for, you know, buckram could be great, but it was not comfortable for me. So going forward, I just will use some muslin, and I also have some cotton fabric. So I may do layers of that. The way this particular corset is gonna be made, I think I'm going to back it with the blue cotton fabric and then use the muslin to serve as the interfacing. And if I don't feel like that's thick enough, then I'll add that other interfacing over there, which, like I said, I'm not totally crazy about, but you know, we'll see. So this particular corset that I'm making, I believe there are, I want to say 6 pieces. So I normally like my corsets to have multiple pieces, because I feel like that gives you the best shape. You know, I have made some corsets that don't have a lot of pieces, but I just find that they just don't have a great shape. So I'm gonna get through this, and I promise this is the last time you'll see me before we do the final try on. And depending on how late it is, let's see, it's 8:30 now. I should be able to finish this by 11. And I really wanted to do this tonight. I've already got makeup and hair done, but if it has to wait until it's time to get out of here tomorrow, I really don't want to do that, because I know how I get. This is the piece that I want to be at the bottom. What's nice about using the sleeve as part of the bottom of the corset is that it's already hem here. So I don't have to worry about that. It's already lined. So I just have to make sure that I get this piece of muslin on the inside. That's it. So this is going to be the front part of the bustier. And then if I need, you know, I'll see what I can squeeze from the rest of this, but I really am just focused on the front. I'm hoping I can get the rest of the bustier from the denim. Okay, that's enough talking. I'm going back to watching YouTube, and I'll see y'all later.